always begin my routine with a set of sun salutation poses, always going slowly, breathing deeply, and not pushing in any way that feels uncomfortable. I have built this routine from the most simple, restorative poses, and I attribute this routine to what has healed a back injury that I could no longer live with. The very first pose that is just so invaluable, child's pose. With my injury in my lower back, I paid a lot of attention to not twisting, but doing this cat and cow pose and side to side. And then I attribute this twirling in my hips as a very, very important pose that helped loosen me up. Child's pose again. Slowly going into downward facing dog. One of my very favorite poses ever. And then breathing into plank, and then the four-limbed staff into upward facing dog. This took me a long time to become flexible with. I didn't push hard, I just went slow and added Superman for 30 seconds. I hold for my core. And then I breathe into the bow pose, which I love this one, which feels so wonderful in my lower back. This, what I'm doing, was wonderful when I was first starting. My back would release. Now I do all that you've just seen, one more round. I go back to downward dog, and I do all of the same positions again. This is extra that I don't do every time, and I am going to show you more of what I do with this. It's really, really beneficial for the side of my body to be just stretched. That feels so good right there. And I always square up my hips before I go back down, right there, to downward dog. At first, arching my back was uncomfortable. It took me a few months to really gain flexibility to do these positions. This stretch right here is so wonderful. And pulling the legs down after that stretch, I always felt a release in my lower back. Back to downward facing dog. And ending this with child's pose. So restorative. I've decided to include the second portion of my flow with you in a different video, but I wanted to show you how I end everything. Basically, this is only a 10-minute routine, but when I end, this is how I do it, and it took me a long time to gain all my flexibility going to the side and to my knee with my head to the other side. It took me several months to gain the flexibility to do all of this, and I can't live without it. That's why I really, really want to share this with you, because it's so simple, and you don't have to be as flexible as I am. You just have to be as flexible as you can get for you. I really hope you get something from this.